Assalamualaikum, dear learners. How are you? Hope you are well. I am also well. Okay, you are staying home. Okay, you have to take a class now. You have to take your book. Welcome to everyone to Kochi Online School. Okay, welcome to everyone. You can see a picture. This is the first page of your grammar book. Okay, you can imagine our today's text. Our today's text will be on grammar chapter. Okay, identity. I am Janit Sheikh, assistant teacher English, Mubaidul Islam High School, Kochura Bagera. Okay, you can think today our text was tense. Yesterday our today's text was tense. Our today's text after the previous class. Okay, we also yesterday know about tense there, but we did not know any definition. Today we will learn the definition of tense and other classifications. Okay, let's go. Tense. At first we have to know tense is the time of action. Tense is the time of action. Mainly tense is divided into three kinds. In our previous class you also know about the names. I also told you to comment the names of the tenses. The present tense. The action of the verb indicates the work that is going on or over at present is called present tense. Clear? I also again replay. Present tense, the action of the verb indicates the work that is going on or over at present is called present tense. Okay, clear? Next, past tense. The action of the verb indicates the work that was going on or over in past is called past tense. Okay, clear to you the definition of past tense. Next, what may be future tense? Okay, future tense. The action of the verb indicates the work that will be going on, that will be in future time or over in future is called future tense. I also say you again. The action of the verb indicates the work that will be going on or over in future is called future tense. Okay, clear? For our next slide, each tense is divided into four kinds. In previous class, you also know the names of the four. Present tense. Present tense. Present tense divided four kinds. Number 1, present indefinite tense. Number 2, present continuous tense. Number 3 maybe you have to guess present perfect tense. And the last, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, now we will learn about present indefinite tense. Now we will learn about present indefinite tense. Present indefinite tense, the action of the verb that indicates the universal truth, habitual truth and historical truth is called present indefinite tense. You have to know three things. Three truths: universal truth, habitual truth and historical truth. If you find these three in any sentence, you have to think the sentence will be present indefinite tense. Okay, clear? This is the definition of present indefinite tense. In some section, students do not want to know the definition of the tense, but I think it is very important. If you do not know the definition of the tense, you cannot understand the meaning, you cannot understand the theme of any topic that you read. Okay, let's go for the next. You have to know two things: definition and structure. This is the definition of present indefinite tense. Now the structure. Structure. At first you have to write subject, present form of principal verb and extension. Present form of principal verb. You have to know conjugation of verb that I say you before the chapter. You also learn from your grammar book. Okay, there is another section in present indefinite tense. If subject is third person singular number, S/es has to add with verb. If the subject is third person, okay, I also told you in previous class, you have to know about the person, first person, second person, third person, and the number singular and plural. You have to know the chapter before. If you do not have more idea about this, you do not know the tense. If subject is third person singular number, S/es has to add with verb. Okay, clear? I think there is no problem in the definition section, structure section, and NP section. Okay, next there is another section. Example: the earth moves round the sun. The earth, this is a third person and singular number, and move is the principal verb. The third person, the earth is a third person, so extra s is added with the verb moves. Clear? Another, I help the poor. I help the poor. Clear? Okay, I think there is no problem in the present tense. Next we will learn about present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. The action of the verb indicates the work that is going on at present is called present continuous tense. The action of the verb is going on. Suppose a student is reading. We can see a student is reading. This is an example of present continuous tense. The work that is going on at present is called present continuous tense. Okay, clear the definition section. Now the structure. Subject plus am/is/are plus add ing with principal verb plus extension. Example: they are playing in the sun. He is doing the work. Okay, clear the present continuous tense. Okay, today our class is at the last point. Homework. Read the section again and try to write new 5 examples of two tenses on your notebook. Read the section again, see the section again, and try to understand the two tense and the definition of present, past, and future tense. And you have to write new 5 examples of two tenses on your notebook. And after this, you have to show it to your family members or any teacher if you find. Okay, stay home, stay safe. Thanks to all. Okay, goodbye.